And we move along to heat number 2. And this heat features the Houston Cougars, who will be in lane number 4, coached by, of course, Carl Lewis.
I haven't seen Carl out here, have you?
No, not yet. He's a hard guy to miss, though.
I know. Usually we see him.
There you see Sean Maswangani, the South African sprint specialist. He'll run the anchor leg for this Houston team.
Cal Bears right outside of them in lane number 5. Houston comes in with a seat time of 39 flat. A lot of sub-40s in this second heat. Carl Lewis knows a little bit about relay running. Lane assignments, part of several world record relay teams by the U.S. back in the 80s and 90s.
Houston coming in after running 39.94 last weekend, so they have got 1 relay under their belts already outdoors.
All the lanes assigned are occupied. From the inside, it's UTEP, Our Lady of the Lake, then Houston and Cal, then Louisiana Tech, Northwest Missouri, TCU, and Madonna on the outside. Madonna, or TCU, I should say, passed first. Very even through this leg. It's really going to come down to this final leg. Great passes amongst the top 4. TCU running really well, but here comes TCU, still Cal. It's Cal on the anchor. David Foster, he is going to win it for the Bears. So the West Coast weather is not so great, so they came out here to Texas to get their sprinting and relay running going. So both the men's and women's Cal Berkeley teams are in their finals. 39.91 the winning time and the automatic qualifier for Cal.
Well, it was really hard not to take my eyes off of that Houston team in all red. They had good exchanges. They were solidly in this. There you see, this is the second exchange. Louis Hinchcliffe, the former Washington State runner, going out there for the Houston Cougars, but a bad exchange there put Houston behind, and Sean Maswangani was going to have to catch up, but he was not catching David Foster from Cal. And the coaches at Cal are really high on David Foster. They said last year at the 4x1 of the Pac-12 championships, he ran leg for leg with Onzurike in that 4x1, and that says a lot for him, as Onzurike now is a post-collegiate athlete running professionally. We'll see him in the Olympics representing Nigeria. But too much ground for Maswangani to make up for Houston. Good job by the West Coasters.
Well, on that second exchange, Caden Broadmax, the freshman for Houston, had to basically stop completely and take the baton, and that just killed him. Cal wins it, automatically qualifying 39.
This is one of the best meets he's ever been to, and he's an NCAA champion.
Well, a lot of times you get relay runners that in high school, they were the studs, they were always the anchor. Now,
yep,
maybe they're running the second leg or the third leg or lead off, which they have never done before.
Yeah, or people are so much faster than they had on their high school team. So if they're younger, they have people coming in faster than they've ever seen it.
So full complement of teams in this third and final section, all 9 lanes filled. And the fastest seed time on our sheet is for North Dakota State in the center of the track, lane number 5. Once again, the time to beat by Syracuse, 46.17. Run faster than that, you are the champion of the University College Division. From the inside, Central Washington, Central Oklahoma, Jackson State, Grand Valley State, then North Dakota State, McNeese State, Madonna, Houston Christian, and Tarleton State.
Well, good start for Grand Valley State as well as North Dakota. 2 good exchanges there in the middle of the track as well for McNeese, running well in lane 6.
Also on the outside, Tarleton State running well. McNeese State as well, but Tarleton State way out in front, out in lane number 9. They pass way early, and an excellent final pass. It's going to be a long last leg for Tarleton State. Can they reel her in? She's got a huge lead. They're not going to catch her. Now we watch the clock. 46-17 is what they got to beat, and they did that easily 45.72, and that is way below their seed time of 46.45. Well, that's what you want when you're lane 9. Don't want to see anybody until after you cross the finish line.
Well, running out there in lane 8, it's always a little strange if you're ahead because you don't see anyone, but that's Amandine Estival bringing home the baton on the anchor leg. Summer Croxton, she got a little bit to the outside of that lane, and that outgoing runner has to hug the outside of that lane, but Estival did a really good job of making the adjustments, moving over just that little bit, and she was able to get the baton and bring it home.
A huge victory for Charleston State. They just advance in the next 4 fastest times on time. Collegiate record holders are Florida, meet record holders Georgia, as we get the second heat off and running. This heat from the inside, Coppin State, then UT Rio Grande Valley, VCU, Boston College, Western Texas College, Oklahoma State, Madonna, McNeese State, and Coffeyville Community College on the outside. So they stay in their lanes for the entire first leg, then the outgoing runner stays in the turn in their lanes and then breaks for the pole on the backstretch. Let's see who passes first. Looks very close, but it looks like Madonna passed first. It was very close.
Well, that was Cortez Cunningham. As the program listed, he was the leadoff man. Mid 48 second run for him.
But West Texas College also making a move for the lead and takes it at the 200-meter mark. Madonna challenging back. And that is Madonna's in third now. This is Coppin State in the lead, and they will pass first. 46.8 on that carry. That is Oklahoma State. The Cowboys are in the lead, and Coppin State. Madonna third. West Texas College all the way back to fourth after leading early. Anaiya, the third leg runner for the Cowboys, gapping Coppin State now. Much better turnover. They will pass first and have a pretty decent lead going on to the anchor.
Well, a solid leg there. 46-2 for the leaders there for Oklahoma State on that last carry.
This is a runner who is not listed on our sheet. That number is not listed on our sheet for Oklahoma State. Oh, yes, he is. Jordan Smith. My apologies. Jordan Smith on anchor for the Cowboys, doing a good job. Good turnover. Now gets that tailwind coming up the finishing stretch.
Well, look at this finish. He's got all kinds of energy over the last 100 meters here.
They're going to put down a very good time here as he cruises in at the end.
Wow, 47 seconds for his last leg there.
And that was a lot of energy left at the end of that 400. He must not have had much headwind taking it out of him on the backstretch. 3:08.29, the winner, but they advance on automatically because they're winning the heat. And we'll be back with more men's 4x400 relay, University College Division. There's a scratch in lane number. Academy of Art is out, along with Brian Brown of UT Arlington. Brian Brown, pretty good high jumper back in the day. There's Carl again on the phone. Like you said, probably talking to Carol. Good start in lane 3 for Deveyon, Blacknell, and Madonna. But now from Harding, Tad Cobey. No, that's Devon Burnett. Devon Burnett of Houston, lane 5.
Well, a couple of Houston Cougars in this race. Devon Burnett, the heat winner, and then Caden Broadnax, just a freshman down there in lane 1. And it's the patented really high in the set position that Carl Lewis and Leroy Morrell teach. There you see Broadnax in lane 1, Burnett in lane 5. And that's to give a little bit different angle on those little different shin angles, so the athletes aren't coming out driving as much as they are getting into running position later on in the 100.
On the ladies' side.
Well, and somebody to keep an eye on there in hip 5, Alyssa Colbert. She ran a couple of the fastest times in the world in the early part of the indoor season in the 60, but a great find for Texas Tech, as she was up there running in obscurity at Northern Arizona, one of the only sprinters on that NAU squad. She ends up at a powerhouse Big 12 team, Texas Tech.
She's in lane number 5. Let's see what she can do here now that they're outdoors. It's a good start by Praise Ofoku of Louisiana Tech there on the outside, but it's going to be Alyssa Colbert winning the heat and automatically qualifying through to the final, 11:27.
Just biding her time that entire race. She was behind, got in there, and pulled away.
Corrected to 11:18. Big correction between flash time and official time today. 2.6 meters per second. It's kind of a bit of a crosswind tailwind, so that might be why the wind readings are down a bit, close to the allowable, but still over.
Well, Alyssa Colbert, usually a very good starter. Didn't look like she got her best start right there, but she had to be patient. Does not have great knee lift. Gets her work done more with turnover. A good start to the outdoor season for her. We did see her run on that 4x1.
Set. And we are off. Madonna, Texas A&M, Commerce, UTSA, Oklahoma, Houston, Texas, Harding, and South Plains.
Let's go, Blair!
The nation's best. No, the world's best. They come to play on the Texas Relay.
Go with it. Come on, Pete, go with it. Go, Pete!
As they come around the circle, we are too fine. Let's talk to it.
Let's go, Pete!
South Plains on the outside, very close. Houston and Texas. UTSA in lane 3. Look at them work.
Go, Mark!
Yeah, Mark! Come on, Mark! Yeah, Mark!
Is that the Olympian? Running the inside for Houston. Sean Montgomery. UTSA, but Houston.
He's gonna go with it.
And we are